All right, so let's review what we learned in this section, the example so we can see in action, and my challenge for you. We learned the importance of responsive listening, that showing vocally and non-verbally that you are listening by leaning in and giving verbal affirmations is incredibly important for both parties. We also learned that healthy relationships show a lot of loving nonverbals. They have increased haptics or touch, they smile and laugh together and with each other, they engage in intimate and deep gazing, and they both lean in towards each other, closing that proxemics or space gap. And then lastly, I taught you about how slow 3 nods in a row, the triple nod and the head tilt, can encourage your partner to go deeper because they know that you're engaged and you're listening. It's a nonverbal way of showing respect and interest for your partner. All right, we have another Dating in the Dark clip for you, and this time what I did is I am showing you a clip from a really good date that ends very physically, and then I'm going to compare that same man with another woman so you can see that the attraction just isn't there. So you can see right away the difference non-verbally between the two dates, the good one and the bad one. And to end with this clip, we're going to play the little game where you take out a pen and paper and you make note of all the different cues that you see, and at the end I'll give you the answers and we can see if you caught all of them.
First up was Megan, who invited Alfredo.
So, Megan, let me ask, why did you pick me? You said that we were alike.
You had the 1000 sex games. I'm sure from my personal items you've figured what I like.
I did, and I have to admit, you must be very fit to fit in that little lingerie piece that you had, which, by the way, was amazingly sexy.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome, by all means.
You feel me? Do the feel. That's my bum.
Wow. Oh, my God, girl. You are fine.
Thank you.
That's it. Okay, so where else can I go?
Well, here, you can feel up here. Tell me if you think they're real or not.
Okay. Honest? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I know. How hard are they?
Oh, I can tell you something else that's getting hard in this room. Wow.
All right.
How far are we going down?
All right, so that date escalated very quickly. You could see that the woman was showing lots of nonverbal signs of attraction. She was engaging in nonverbal courtship behaviors that we learned and trying to build those relationship behaviors very quickly, and so was Alfredo the man. Now, I want you to compare that female's behavior to this female's behavior in this next clip to see the difference in nonverbal attraction as well as the difference with the man and how he responded in building that relationship. Specifically, I want you to make note of how they're further away from each other, how she angled her body away and her toes away from him. He also was sitting farther back. Also, there was less touch between them, less connection between them. So it was very congenial and friendly with a lack of attraction cues. See what you see.
Danielle then joined Alfredo in the dark room after he invited her.
Are you a religious guy?
You're talking about the rosemary beads I put in there, aren't you? Yeah.
Did you just say rosemary beads?
Isn't that what they are?
Oh my god. No, they're rosary beads.
I said rosemary.
Yeah.
That shows you how religious I am.
Like, I'm not religious. I even know that. I think for Alfredo, referring to rosary beads as rosemary beads, I think he's probably a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Exactly. How good is that? Are you kidding me? I'm not the type of person to judge other people, and therefore I don't like being judged myself, because she needs to get to know me first.
That Alfredo would want to date me again. I think he knows that we don't have enough in common to sustain anything.
Okay, so as you could see, there was a huge difference between the first and the second. The second one was congenial, but it was much more friendly. You didn't see that attraction factor there from the woman, and the man responded with a lot less attraction cues back. So let's go back to that first date, and I'm going to put the answers below the video so you can see, compare your answers.
First up was Megan, who invited Alfredo.
So, Megan, let me ask, why did you pick me? You said that we were alike.
You had the 1000 sex games. I'm sure from my personal items you've figured what I like.
I did, and I have to admit, you must be very fit to fit in that little lingerie piece that you had, which, by the way, was amazingly sexy.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome, by all means.
You feel me? Do the feel. That's my bum.
Wow. Oh my God, girl. You are fine.
Thank you.
That's it. Okay, so where else can I go?
Well, here, you can feel up here. Tell me if you think they're real or not.
Okay. Honest? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I know, how hard are they?
Okay, then we know what happens next. Bow chicka wow wow. These two people couldn't even see each other, so imagine how it will be when you are in the light and you recognize those nonverbal signs and can correctly adapt to them. My challenge for you this section is to try some more low-stress practice. So remember, try to watch this with a wingwoman or wingman so you can practice this together, otherwise with family and friends. I want you to practice that responsive listening. The yeah, I get you, I hear you, verbally and non-verbally leaning in and showing some of those I'm interested in you, I'm engaged in you nonverbals. I also want you to try the head tilt and the slow triple nods to see if you can get the person you're speaking with to dig deeper. Remember that all these tips work in romance, but they work just the same in business and with friendships. So when you're with a friend or you're with your wingman, get them to open up about a topic by trying the slow triple nod and the head tilt.